Satori MMA, two corner men there, Pat and John Sheridan, absolutely jiu-jitsu wizards. I've been entangled and broken by both men. We're underway. Nolan is in the black and grey with the red gloves.
Nolan riding high in confidence, coming off a February win via first round triangle. James Treanor making his amateur mixed martial arts debut.
Straight away you can see Nolan mixing the hands up, showing different attacks, light on the feet, both fighters. Treanor just looking to settle into his rhythm, goes for the takedown. Just step behind and follow through. Nice takedown. The blue belt, Jamie Nolan, will be comfortable in this position, having his opponent in his guard.
Looking like he wants to play a little bit of rubber guard.
One thing speaking as well to Nolan about this, when I asked him about his opponent, he said, I don't know a lot about him, I just know he gets caught in a lot of triangles. Pays homage to the position we're in right now, Phil.
You can see the hips constantly moving of Nolan. He's not letting himself settle. He's constantly trying to get to one hip to try and set something up. He's not flat back, and you can see right now he's up just on one shoulder, trying to cut angles.
Slowly snaking and trying to adjust the hips, but Treanor staying comfortable in this position.
Doing the right thing by keeping his hips square with Nolan the whole time, not allowing him to try and cut those angles. But needs to be wary here.
Potential omoplata here as well, Phil.
And the thing is, he doesn't have enough space to roll out of it with that cage in front of him. He's trying to step around the head. A very dangerous game to play.
Leaning the knee across the jawline.
It's going to be difficult for Nolan to get without sort of setting up, as he's just done.
Now looking maybe to try and adjust and get that seatbelt position, but Treanor is stopping it so far. Could turn into a Kimura as well, potentially there, Phil.
It's right there if he chooses to switch grips on the hands.
Just pulling on the shin to try and adjust, but looks like he's out of danger as Treanor momentarily.
Treanor does the right thing again by squaring off those hips, but he now knows just how dangerous the game of the Ireland representative Jamie Nolan is.
I always find it fascinating as well when judges are looking at this. You're seeing Treanor on top, but you're seeing Nolan the one threatening. Very, very rare you see them score it to the guy on bottom, but
it simply should come down to who's being the most offensive in a position like this.
And so far the defense is by the man on top, Treanor, and it is Nolan who's working to try and get a submission finish.
It's a very dangerous guard of Jamie Nolan.
Looking for that triangle again.
Just creeping that guard up. He's got a foot on the hip to create an angle. Could be on the bar.
I think the elbow is just out, Phil. He's just in safety, but a quick switch of the hips by Jamie Nolan. Very, very interesting round to score, and it is, Phil. What's your opinion on this? Like, using this fight there as an example, sitting as a judge, what are you seeing yourself?
Well, in my very humble opinion, the person that was doing the most work there was Jamie Nolan. Of Team Torres, under head coach Sebastian Torres, training with the likes of Deki Mikulinin, Marcin Zambala, Podrick McGee. He's bound to have been in those positions before. He's bound to be savvy with regards to submission defense. No,
both fighters look fresh as well. Both bouncing on their feet, on their way. And I like the fast hands and finish with the leg kick. Goes up high this time. Nolan really mixing it up. Catches the leg of Treanor and gets him down. And now it's Nolan on top with Treanor working from the bottom.
Treanor has that butterfly. May use that to sweep. Has the underhook as well. Showing great flexibility here.
Sits through us. And it's a beautiful reversal.
Uses that butterfly hook expertly. Just uses the momentum of his opponent to switch positions.
What I liked about that transition as well was you could see Treanor just looking to his corner for that little input. Again, you can just see it there. And that just shows the fighters the willingness to listen to their coach. They realise they're in the madness, they're in the fight, so their coaches on the outside are looking at the fight holistically. They can see the opportunities, and a good fighter will always listen to that coach.
Sorry, Noel, he's trying to push down there and slide that knee into the mount position.
That was a little battle amongst the war there, trying to get that position, and Nolan stops that. Nolan switches the hips, light and quick again.
That was beautiful again on that omoplata position. Trying to isolate the head, move that away. but that's just how quick and how dangerous the ground game is of the Satori MMA man.
Switching again, looking for the arm potentially this time, and really an excellent fight and a real, I know we've said it before, but a real chess match between both. He's looking for the arm on the opposite side this time is Nolan.
There's potential there for a double arm bar if he's flexible enough.
If Treanor wasn't aware before the bout, he certainly
Triangle.
is now.
Triangle attempt. If he can underhook the leg to create that little bit of space as he's just done and get that shin flush across as he's transitioned beautifully.
Gets the left leg in behind, the left foot in behind the right knee.
That could be all
looking
she
to
wrote.
switch the angle potentially.
Treanor trying to soften up with punches, but that's usually a last gasp attempt at defense.
Jamie Nolan, he's holding on to it tight while Treanor just trying to land some shots. Expect a slight adjustment in the movements here. There comes the adjustment. Just tighten it up.
Switches to the arm bar. That's it.
The top. Jamie Nolan told me during the week he sees the triangle of way of victory. He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk.
There was an inevitability about that finish. We've seen that in the first round. That was foreboding. He attempted the submissions. We've seen how savvy he was. And when he sunk up that fight-ending triangle, he took his time. He slowly, methodically got the position. Beautiful finish from the Satori MMA man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 2 minutes and 12 seconds of round number 2.